seeing everyone getting seated, and I just wanted to say welcome, everybody. If you could just take a second and look around at all the people that are here. Yay! That's awesome! I was coming from the first rally we had this week, or the first protest we had this week, with my friend Maya, and she was like, Carmiya, what can we do? Like we just have to do something. And I was like, you know what, we should perform because we're singers and we're performers, so we should do that. And she was like, yes, we should perform with our friends and we should have people come. And I was like, yes, oh my gosh. And that's kind of how this was thought up. And so I made a group chat with people that I knew that performed, and I put this thing together, and now it's this. So that's pretty awesome. I wanted to tell a story though. And it's not negative, so don't think about it that way. It's more of a lesson. When I first started this, I had mostly white people in this, which really sucks because this is about Black Lives Matter and supporting that. And it was a result of many things, of just theater people that were my friends just being white, and me not really thinking about the people of color that were just as talented and just as amazing and that should have the major voices in this. And what I did though was, when it was brought to my attention, I had a self-reflection. And I just want to challenge anyone who's in a position of power, where you're not making good decisions based off of race, or not including races and where you should. First, you need to self-reflect. And then you think, how can I do better? And then you do better. And so this is a mixture of many different types of people now in this performance. And I also apologize to the Black people that I invited in later. I said, you know what, I should have thought of you guys first. You should have been the first people that I invited to do this, and I'm sorry. And then I apologized to my crew that was originally acting, and I said, that was bad on my part. So being in a position of power and leading something, it takes a lot of humility, and it takes someone who can apologize and self-reflect. And so I challenge you all to do that in wherever you work and wherever you lead. Anyway, I also wanted to say that this could not have happened without Mikae here and the two other people, Izzy and Nikki over there. I was just telling my performers while crying, because this is so beautiful, that I was like, one night I was just like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna put this together by myself? This is insane. And we were all on a Zoom call together, and Mikae immediately started typing stuff. She's like, I got it, a Google Doc, what else do I need to do? It's doing all this technical stuff. And if you know Mikae, she's great at that stuff and organizing and all that. And so that was greatly, greatly appreciated. And it doesn't happen with one person. Nothing ever happens with one person. It always happens with the help of people behind them that you don't really get to see, but I want you guys to get to see them. And Mikae has a few words to say. So.
Hi everyone. First of all, I just want to say thank you for coming out. We are super appreciative of all the support. Really quick, I just want to say some of the groups that will be performing. So we have Yamo, Secret Grandpa, Improv Group, and all of our other beautiful, talented artists. We also have our vendors back here that I'm sure you guys were able to explore when you first came here. And yes, they're still back there selling some stuff if you want to go check that out after the show as well. And then we also have a voter registration table, actually, if you, yes. Thank you to the Snowers for that. All right, and we highly encourage you guys to take any videos or pictures, just no flash photography, please. And please keep your mask on the entire time. I know mine is off right now, but please keep it on the entire time, especially over your nose. It can't just be over your mouth, over your nose as well, please. And please keep that distance. Make sure you're a healthy distance from people, because, you know, this is a great cause, but we also want to stay super safe. And also, if you need to get up, just please don't walk behind the performance area. So yeah, that's all I have to say. And just thank you again. And we're so excited to start the performance. Thank you.
Okay, so the first performance we're gonna have is an improv group called Secret Grandpa that will be performing, kind of interacting with you guys. So yeah, give it up.
Hello? Hi. We are the Secret Grandpa improv comedy group. And so we're going to play a really fun game called Crazy Country Hijinks. And basically how that's going to work is 4 of us here are going to stay and do a scene for you while the other 3 members of the group go really far away. So go. And they're not going to be able to see or hear anything that we're doing. So yay. And so we're going to be doing a scene for you based on a suggestion that you give us. And then they're going to come back after that. And we're going to recreate the scene using gibberish. So like no real words. And then they're going to be watching that and I'll pick a person and then try and recreate the scene based on what they think it was about. And they're going to get it 100% right, for sure. So can we first have a suggestion for like a non-geographical location, like a Starbucks, but not that? A sauna? Okay, I heard sauna first, so, okay, and?
Oh my God, it's so hot in this sauna, Oscar.
I thought we were going to a cold sauna.
What is a cold sauna?
I don't know, it's the only sauna I've ever been to, alright?
You obviously weren't taken to a sauna. I think if we pour this bucket of water on top of us, it'll
Okay,
cool us down. Okay, ready?
Hey everybody, it's time to take the towel off and get plunged. Are we sure?
I don't want to look at that.
Yeah, but, I mean,
Hey, it's just a sauna, anything goes.
No, that's not how a sauna works.
Dang it. Why not again?
maybe you want to
Maybe put
towel
the
back
towel
up
back
there.
on.
Sorry, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm coming in to do. Sir, you need to put pants on.
Why?
Now I'm gonna have you line up just in a line, please, in the sauna.
What's this
Okay.
like?
Well, you're gonna lean to the left, like you're rowing a boat, like and go the other way as well. I've never been to a sauna like that before. That's great. Now I'm just gonna take a picture. Okay, we're all good. Thank you. And scene.
Come back, come back.
You're running really fast.
We're a very athletic group. Yeah, okay. Just sit. I'm gonna watch. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but no real words. Okay, go.
Oh,
Summer straw. Summer sweater straw.
I'm not the,
What's that? Summer sweater.
I'm not I'm just
Summer sweater straw. Summer sweater straw. As you may have spread a shower straw.
Now they're gonna get this scene exactly right.
Oh, it's so hot out today.
I know! Here on the beach where the water's nice and cool, but the sand's always hot.
It's burning all my feet.
Oh, but up in the sky there, the birds flying down. Hey, what?
Here, let me get my sandcastle equipment out.
Hey,
Here, buddy.
okay, thank you. Hey, I've got sand in my shorts! That feels better!
Oh, we're in public.
Oh, what you building there, a sand castle?
Yeah, I was.
As the camp counselor leader, which I earned, I need to see you guys stage in front of your sandcastle.
Okay. I'm here
Let's go.
too!
Can you just move a little bit because
Get
out of here.
this is not what we're looking for.
Oh, fine, I guess.
Okay, give me the brow. Oh, so cute.
Yay.
Oh, you guys are adorable. All right, good job, everybody.
We did it.
All right, we're gonna be doing one more quick game. It's called an onion peel. And basically how it's gonna start is that Josie and I will be starting a scene based on a suggestion from you. And all of the scenes will be based on that same suggestion, but they'll be a little different from each other. And then we're gonna be doing our scene, and then Eloisa's gonna come in and she's gonna start a whole brand new scene based on the same theme. And then Oscar will come in, and then Aoife will come in, and then we'll go all the way down until all of us are in one big scene, all around the same theme. Then John will find a reason to leave his scene, and he will go, and then we'll be at the scene that Daniel started, and then he'll leave, and then we'll be at the scene that Aoife started, all the way back until we're at the original scene of just the two of us. Make sense? I hope so. Now, can we have a noun that we could base this whole thing on? Person, place, or thing? A pineapple. Okay.
Dad, will you watch my favorite TV show with me, SpongeBob? He lives in the pineapple under the sea.
Okay, we can watch just one episode, because I have taxes to do.
Taxes?
Yeah, I have real dad things.
Okay, I think I recorded it. Can you do it? I don't know how to work the remote. Oh, there we go.
Thank you so much for coming out to the shoot of Pina Colada, the actual music video. So I'm just going to sing in the background and you guys are just going to act it out, okay?
All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I can only hum and it's going to be a little off key, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Should we sing it too?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Pina coladas.
Start over.
What?
Maybe switch spots.
Guys, I'm sorry to bother you. I know it's like 2 in the morning, but I think I have a pineapple stuck on my head.
Yeah, you definitely
Bro,
have a...
what happened to you? I was just slicing up the pineapple, and now it's just like on my head. I don't really know, man. Classic Oscar. I know. Things stuck on your head, man.
You had an orange on your head last
How do
week.
you even do that? I know. And the week before, I had a TV stuck on my head. But
Yeah.
it's all right. We can get over it. It's a big pineapple.
You guys, I was watching TikTok yesterday, and you know, I now have 30 followers.
Oh my God!
I know. And I saw a video how to cut the pineapple perfect. Okay.
Let's do it right
I'm
now.
the pineapple. Okay.
I'll be the other pineapple.
Okay.
I'll be the person
The first
filming.
step, you take all of the things that come off the top,
You look good in
pull
this.
them out.
Hey guys, catch this cool football!
Oh, it looks pretty spiky.
Oh my God!
That's a
Are you okay?
porcupine.
I think it's a
I think
pineapple.
it's a pineapple.
Help!
Oh my
Oh
God!
no, it's in my hand!
Gross! You would not believe the night I've had!
What happened?
Oh my God! No, listen, me and Charles, right? We're walking down the street.
Yeah.
And we go into the grocery store, right? Yeah. We walk over to the fresh fruit aisle. And we buy some fresh fruit!
Oh!
Was it organic?
It was organic!
Oh my God!
No, that's it. They had pineapples on sale. $1.69 a fruit!
That's crazy!
Oh my God! I haven't seen sales like that since the Great Depression!
I love fruit!
God.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should all walk to the grocery store, go inside,
Yeah.
go to the fresh fruit aisle,
Okay.
and buy some fresh fruit!
Oh,
I'm gonna go get the car!
You don't do that.
no. My football career is over!
Should I call 911?
Please!
There's 911. I'm already on the scene. Get him down. Get him down. Get down.
Okay, sir, I need you to hold your breath.
Okay.
Now do the Macarena.
Ah!
Someone take him off.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
You're a terrible doctor!
Okay. All right. You guys, so I have some bad news. What? So I checked last night and I have 0 TikTok followers. But you just had 30. I know. I think it's because my aunts followed me.
Oh, not them relatives.
I know.
You gotta get them out.
Yeah. I know. I tried. Should we try cutting a pineapple again? I mean, we could. I called her last night and I was like, "Why did you follow me?" And she's like, "I had to follow you. I have no friends."
Oh my gosh, get a friend, loser!
Why? Well, we don't have a pineapple. Do you have one at your house? Yeah. Should I go get it?
I would go get it. Yeah, guys, I just want to thank you so much for getting this pineapple off my head.
Yeah,
you know?
of course. It's really heavy.
Everything, you know, everything is I see is yellow, and everything I taste is pineapple. But at least I can see.
Be off the drugs again. I think that we can't hold this forever, so we might just have to put it.
Yeah,
back.
I know. Okay, fine. I'll just leave. It's fine.
That's a good idea.
Okay, guys, now that it finally is done, I'm just going to give you a quick interview of what it was like being in the Pina Colada.
Okay.
Just a couple
Colada video, I was the star, and now my whole life is pineapples.
And with that, Dad, you've been trying to get this on for like 15 years, and now I'm 21.
What is going on over here at TV? I can't see none of the buttons anymore.
Don't you have to go do your taxes?
The taxes? They're gonna be coming for me soon.
Yeah, you better go do
God.
that. And scene.
Thank you. That's all we have for you for right now. But coming up next is Zach singing Imagine.
Okay, hi everyone. So next is actually going to be our land acknowledgement. That was supposed to be in the intro, but we're just going to do it now, and then Zach will be after this, and then all the other performers after. So Kayla Henning with the land acknowledgement right now.
Hey, all right, so this land acknowledgement is adapted from SOAR at ETHS Students Against Racism, and that was adapted from someone else as well. So we're just all collaborative here. Most of us live in the city of Evanston, where the first non-native people settled the land in 1836. Evanston was incorporated as a town in 1863, named after John Evans, founder of both Northwestern and Denver University. He was a co-architect of one of the worst massacres of indigenous people, the Sand Creek Massacre. An estimated 70 to 163 Arapaho and Cheyenne people were slaughtered, about 2/3 of whom were women and children. We are on stolen land. It is important to acknowledge that that the present United States is a collection of chopped up territories and land purchases accumulated by genocide. I would like to give a land acknowledgement to the Potawatomi and Miami nations who occupy this land of Evanston, and acknowledge them for being the original and sustainable caretakers of this land. We ask that everyone be conscious of their place on the native land of North America and our role in colonialism. Centering this historical, current, and future contributions and traditions of indigenous people is one step towards fighting their erasure. Thank you.
Check. Oh, thanks. Okay. This is Imagine by John Lennon.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. the people, sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Next we have Nia Williams, and she has some poems for you.
Hello? Can y'all hear me? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do some poems for y'all if that's okay. Oh, wait. I feel like I should mention this, but I'm also one of the organizers for Evanston Fight for Black Lives. If that holds any merit, but I really appreciate what they're doing out here. You know, we gotta keep working, keep fighting, and all those things. And I appreciate all y'all for coming out. So, yeah. Homies. All my homies is angels. Hope they hat don't turn halo hollow, and heavy hearts are just that. Heavy and hollow, hoping for a home in humans that ain't there no more. We talk to the sky like it got all the answers. We stare at the moon and hope we all looking at the same thing. All my homies is angels. I have seen heavy hats and hollow halos. Most of my homies is still alive here. All my homies just not always here. That's one. Okay. The second one is called Flint Still Ain't Got No Water, because they don't have any water, just in case y'all didn't know. What happens if love isn't enough? If the world ends and the sky turns blood red like concrete in summer, when air no longer fills the lungs of the ones that I love, what happens? If heaven is real, then I expect it to be an endless summer. The smell of charcoal burning lingers in the air. Black uncles sip Crown Royal and talk about sports they haven't played in years. The women finally able to rest after a long day of living, and the children, oh, the children run around like stray bullets and no one dies, or no one wants to die. And I learned to love summers again, an unexpected lesson. Wonder what it looked like to enjoy heat and not think of lead hitting bodies, an unlearning of reality. I imagine the clouds morphing into a slideshow of memories I have long forgotten. And even then, will I look up and still forget, still remember my first heartbreak, repress it until it floats to the surface like Emmett Till. The trauma will come rushing back like the Atlantic Ocean or Katrina, spilling over and breaking levees. I will remember how the water betrayed us, then look up at the rain and thank the gods. Okay, so this number 3. This is called If We Must Die, after the poem by Mikae, If We Must Die. Okay. If we must die, because it is inevitable, it is a promise, an oath, the only thing I know is coming, the only thing that brings me comfort, the only thing I don't mind losing control over. So again, if we must die, let it be opposite of Black Death. Opposites of plague, let it be quick this time, with no symptoms. At least let us die whole for once. Let the corpse return to ground. Let the soul return to somewhere that isn't here. A holy land for my people only. All of my people, including myself. Heaven for only us. Let us find safety for once, if not in the physical, maybe, if only when we die, let the spirit find a home. Let that home be free from violence, be free from broken bones and bullet wounds for once. Maybe if we must die, let us be free. I'm gonna do this last one. It's called Box Braids. Hopefully I got it memorized. If I don't, then oh well. Braids be bullet barrier, be bundle of branches, be femme adjacent, be Paris if Paris was burning, and black be enough, I guess. Or home when home ain't home, faux lock facade facing fist of femininity. And honestly, I don't know if I love my hair for real. Don't know what it means to be femme, but act like it. Don't know what it means to be masked, but dress like it. Take the mask off, and then there is my hair, all thick and curly and black, like my mother's mother and her mother before that. A nappy-headed lineage passed down through hot combs and strange fruit, and time spent talking about men I had no interest in. A confused childhood, I was told not to cut it off, or at least fire a flare before I came home. And then I questioned what home meant in the first place, so I kept my braids, afraid of their undoing. Let my hair run free in a cage confined to its own curl. Call it solitary confinement, call it crazy, call it me just trying to find myself again and again and again, searching for a definition of what it means to love my hair. Branches and all. Let my roots grow wild and love the forest that it becomes, or at least let it be garden. Push daisies into ponytails and still live, still searching for a definition of what it means to be alive. But these braids be bullet barrier, be black enough, be mask enough, be closet enough, always choosing between hairstyle and safety. Still seen as unprofessional, still ain't seen at all. An invisible war, my scalp the battlefield, bloodied and battered, and sometimes I wonder what it means to be whole. Seem like I have to take my identities and part them into box braids. I'm boxed into a coffin, and either way they still gonna kill me. And sometimes I wonder what color I would paint the ground, beat my black body till my guts spill a rainbow, and call it a masterpiece, or call it a movement. Imagine a million men marching for me, like I marched for them. And sometimes I get tired of boxes or caskets, whichever came first. Okay, that's it. And next up, we have What the World Needs Now is Love, sung by Sadie, Emily, and Bryn.
Yeah, we're good. Good? What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields in the Ooh, listen, Lord, if you want to know what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone.
Next up is Yamo Dance performing Shug, choreographed by Nikki LeVee.
Who you a who, but it's
Oh Lord, Jesse made another one. Huh? Packing the mail, it's gone. She like I smell cologne. Yeah, I just signed the deal, I'm on. Yeah, yeah. I go where I want, good, good. Play if you want, let's do it. I'm a young CEO, sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The first play on my body in them. I just check my balance, I probably pull up to your hood and come buy me in them. No cap. You know that your told you that crazy. Don't think that she lied to you, them. Get caught with you when I'm popping them both. Now they hot just like Bobby and Whitney. Stay on the go, act like I don't know. But fucking, I'm obviously winning. Don't make me go hit the bank and take out 100 to show you our pockets are different.
Up next is Riot, rapped by Mikae.
In order for you and me to devise some kind of method or strategy to offset some of the events or a repetition of the events that have taken place here in Los Angeles recently, we have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough. And it is because of our effort toward getting straight to the root that people oftentimes think we are dealing in hate. We are oppressed. We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights. So the only way we're going to get some of this oppression and exploitation away from us or aside from us is come together against the common enemy.
Police is tweaking, cops is shooting. I swear they ruthless. Innocent bleeding and crying, now he ain't do it. I bet now that I talk about this, they gon' hear my music. There's levels to this freedom shit, the system acting stupid. And until the people stand up for the law, is gonna lose it. Try to tell y'all many times, black power is the movement. Whether you sit down or stand up, you still is choosing. The hey, we couldn't do it different way, we had to do it, hey. It's gonna be a riot. Man, I swear to God, it's gonna be a riot. We gonna take the wheel, we gonna be the pilot. Cause all these innocent bodies, they keep on piling. It's gonna be a riot. Man, I swear to God, it's gonna be a riot. We gonna take the wheel, we gonna be the pilot. Cause all these innocent bodies, they keep on piling. Back to what I said before, cause I ain't even finished. I swear that all the racism, they need to be diminished. Killing people cause they color just make me the sickest. It's like the cop that all the black people up on the hit list. But we gon' stand up, we gon' get to showing. My right to be up in the air like how what I'm holding. I try to let it sink in, I hope it get to molding. Cause me and my people stand up, no we is not folding. I forever stand my ground, cause if you black in the US, you probably get laid down. Media don't talk about it, they don't make a sound. Just for you ain't dying, man, we fun to make them proud, ayy. It's gonna be a riot. Man, I swear to God, it's gonna be a riot. We gonna take the wheel, we gonna be the pilot. Cause all these innocent bodies, they keep on piling. It's gonna be a riot. Man, I swear to God, it's gonna be a riot. We gonna take the wheel, we gonna be the pilot. Cause all these innocent bodies, they keep on piling.
Taught you to hate being what God gave you. And I, for one, as a Muslim, believe that the white man is intelligent enough. If he's made to realize
people really feel and how fed up we are without letting it compromise and sweet talk. Stop sweet talking it. Tell him how you feel. Tell him what kind of hell you've been catching, and let him know that if he's not ready to clean his house up, he shouldn't have a house. It should catch on fire and burn down.
That's it.
Next up, an original song by Issa.
Hey, I just wanted to say, sorry, before anyone else goes, I want to say these performers have worked their butts off for this, and I really encourage you guys to hype them up. You know, give them some good energy, because that feels good when you're up here performing, you know? A little whoop whoop, yeah. But like, if it's so mellow, you just listen, but like a rap, you want to, hey, hey, get it, so they feel like they're doing something, because they are. Okay, thank you.
Hi. The song is called I Won't Stop You. You got something to say. I see it in your eyes. No, I can't make you stay. I couldn't if I tried, 'cause you don't know how much you mean to me. You are looking at me. I keep asking you why. I guess you don't wanna see how I look when I cry. I wish my tears could make you feel anything. So if you're gonna walk away from all that we've had, forget all of our stories, the good and the bad, then I won't keep you from walking out that door. I won't keep you here. I won't stop you anymore. I never thought about the end. You say I live in the past. Maybe for me you'd pretend, but you knew we'd never last. Guess you had fun, but now it's time to move on. I'll still dream about your voice. Promises you said were true. I wish that I had a choice to love and hurt you, 'cause you know how easy it is to hurt me. So if you're gonna walk away from all that we've had, forget all of our stories, the good and the bad, then I won't keep you from walking out that door. I won't keep you here, I won't stop you anymore. I won't keep you here, I won't stop you anymore.
Up next is A Message to Evanston by Olivia Nicholson.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Pretty good? Okay, great, because I wrote this just for you. All right, well, now that I've gone away to college and I've come back, I can confirm that Evanston people are just built different. Okay, we are loud, we are generous, we are passionate, kind people. I mean, that's probably why our sports teams are so lit, right? But beyond that, Evanstonians are amazing supporters of social rights. We've seen climate change rallies, gun control walkouts, countless Black Lives Matter protests. But that doesn't excuse the fact that we are supporters of institutional racism. That our homes are haunted by redlining. That our nationally ranked education is plagued by achievement gaps and affected by the absence of foster school. That we work with the police and school executives to protest. All we do is talk about how we're not racist in comparison to our neighbors, like Wilmette and Winnetka and Kenilworth, but not being racist is not being anti-racist. I spent half of my life being educated at St. Athanasius School, and not only was I the only Black student in my class, but I was repeatedly and persistently told that I was not smart enough, that I was not good enough, to the point where they called a private meeting with my mom to let her know that I wasn't going to make it in high school, despite the fact that I had been making straight A's my entire career at that school. And what's worse about the trauma that I experienced is the fact that my family has been active members of the St. Athanasius Parish and School for 50 years. I have done nothing about it, and neither has the community, but we pride ourselves on being human rights activists. Evanston pride is not calling ourselves liberals and then supporting these institutions. It's noticing that we have places to grow and doing the work to get there. So I'll leave you with this. Use your verbs. Research historical and social pressures on Black Americans, and specifically the Black Evanston community. Identify racist situations. Provide a safe space to communicate. Validate the feelings of our POC community. And then take all of that and use it to educate the people around you. Ally is a verb. Thank you. All right, up next, we have got those performed by Yamo Dance.
for waiting during the technical difficulties. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm doing 2 songs. So yeah, this is Blackbird, and just like background on it, it was written about the civil rights movement in the 60s. So it's about living Black in America. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you have all been waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you have all been waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you have all been waiting for this moment to arise. You have all been waiting for this moment to arise. You have all been waiting for this moment to arise. Okay, so the second song I'm singing, it's Redemption Song. So like some of you may know it. It was Bob Marley's last song, and it was his message to the world. So it kind of is a message to like how to deal with the world now. If you know it, you know, sing along. Okay. Old pirates, yes, they robbed by, stole I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I to the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. With no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of us can stop the times. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look?
some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption song. Redemption song. These songs of freedom. Redemption song. Up next is Howard Godfrey singing I Know Where I've Been.
Don't look at me. I'll use it.
I'm all ready.
Go Howard!
I think so.
Sing it!
There's a light in the darkness, and though the night is black as my skin, there's a light burning bright, showing me the way. But I know where I've been. There's a cry in the distance. It's a voice that comes from deep within. And there's a cry asking why. I pray the answer's up ahead. But I know where I've been. There's a road we've been traveling, lost so many on the way, but the riches will be plenty, worth the price we had to pay. There's a dream in the future. It's a struggle that we have yet to win. And there's pride in my heart, 'cause I know where I'm going, yes I do, and I know where I've been. There's a road we must travel, there's a promise we must make. Oh, but the riches will be plenty, worth the risk and the chances we take. There's a dream in the future. It's a struggle that we have yet to win. And there's pride in my heart, lift us up toward tomorrow. 'Cause just to sit still would be a sin. And Lord knows I know
give thanks to my God, 'cause I know where I've been. Up next, we have Kayla and Maya Hadaway with some spoken word.
Hello, everyone. Hey, Kayla. My name is Kayla, and this is my baby sister, Maya. We're going to be doing a poem for you guys today called White Privilege by Kyla Lacey.
Yeah, and next up, remember to give a warm welcome to Carmiya and Eloise, who will be singing Heal the World. Yes, that's
Yes. Okay. We learned your French. We learned your English. We learned your Dutch, your Portuguese, your Spanish, your German. You learned our nothing. You called us stupid.
That's white privilege. And I'm sure it probably hurts for you to hear those two words, kind of like gunshots and explosions from those commissioned to protect you, whisking past your ears.
What is white privilege? It is the only 5 decades of legal acknowledgement expected to correct 400 years of white transgression. It is crack versus cocaine.
Blacks receiving almost 20% longer sentences for the same exact offenses.
So like, for instance,
a black man without a record is less likely to get a job than a white felon.
But you know what? Maybe it's because we're lazy or we don't work hard enough, right?
I mean, seriously? 400 years in the same field is literally an incredible resume builder.
It is Hurricane Katrina answering the government's prayers of eugenics. In case you forgot, that was Dick Cheney going fishing the next day, Condoleezza Rice going on a shopping spree, and Bush in San Diego. But Kanye is the one you call crazy? Because, like, it only took the USA 2 days to get aid to Asia, but 5 for people to get to Canal Street and Esplanade. It is the one black kid, the only black kid to beat the mess out of the odds, but only thanks to Michelle Pfeiffer in The White Shadow and Sandra Bullock, so now we all can make it, right?
What is white privilege? It is the only time thousands of white people are cheering for a black kid to win is in a stadium. It is you looking at me crazy if I told you to go back to Europe, even though we didn't have a say, and your great-grandparents came here voluntarily. It is you all of a sudden having a problem with immigration, like,
this isn't even your nation.
How the hell did you discover some stuff that wasn't even missing to begin with?
You Columbused our traditions.
Got white girls twerking in high definition with multicolored nails and purple hair.
But it was ghetto when we did it. Oh.
Am I making you uncomfortable? Try cramped slave ship.
Well, like, slavery is over now? No, it's just called the prison system.
Cause like, you're not racist because you don't use the N-word, but y'all use niggas every day.
Yeah, clap for that one, please. Clap for that one. What is white privilege?
It is the acceptance of bombs over Baghdad, but not over Boston.
It is European history being taught as a major, but African as an elective.
It is learning about my people only 28 days, like I'm not black every second of every year.
It is every white boy who wants to F my brains out, not because I'm pretty, but because I'm pretty for a black girl.
It is people thinking that Africa is one nation.
It is the waving of the Confederate flag like you didn't lose the battle, then telling us to get over slavery.
It is people saying that black people destroyed neighborhoods, but forgetting that white people destroyed continents.
It is every time I have to bring up my plight, some white man is telling me I'm crazy, but is kind enough to praise my English or saying that we are all given the same opportunities when he has a family history of wealth and I don't even know my family history at all.
It is the justification of police brutality like But what did the person do? Well, I'm sure it doesn't hurt as much when the victim doesn't look like you.
It is people thinking that affirmative action is an unfair advantage instead of keeping the qualified from being unfairly disadvantaged, or throwing out a qualified applicant because their name sounded too African American.
It is looking at the disparities in our education system as an achievement gap.
Rather than for what it is, an opportunity gap.
It is Newport imported into black communities, but black boys exported for weed.
It is the option to hear this poem, dismiss all its truth we just spit as reverse racism. That is white privilege.
It's a hard act to follow, gosh. Good job. Give it up. That was amazing. Is this on? Oh yeah, it's the whole part. I think we're good. Okay. Okay, that's good. Sure. That's good. That's good. We're good. Mm-hmm. Okay. There's a play. Sorry, let's do it again, sorry. No, I'm good. There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you'll find there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a better world, make a better world, heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Want to know why? There's a love that cannot lie. It's strong, it only cares for joyful giving. If we try and see in the bliss we cannot feel, for dread, stop existing and start living. When it seems that always love's enough for us growing, so make a better world, make a better world, heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better world, make a better world, make a better world for you and for me. The next performance is Bougie by Yamo Dance. Give it up!
like spoken word? I'm gonna disappoint you because I don't have any spoken word for you, but I have something on my heart. So, as an ally, we often ask of white folks and non-black folks to listen. Center black voices, listen to black voices. I would argue that to solely listen isn't enough. I'm gonna tell you a story. Around the age of 15 and 16, I did not like my mom. I don't know why I didn't like her. I just had a distorted image of my mother. And so I listened when she spoke, but my image influenced the words that were coming out of her mouth. So it kind of changed how I acted on what she was telling me. I would ask of you to reflect on how your image of black folks influences how you hear what's coming out of their mouths. I want to talk about hip hop for a second. I love hip hop. Anybody else love hip hop? And I know that I'm not alone because there's a stat in the US that says for 16 to 24-year-olds, 52% of us, our favorite genre is hip hop. Now with 13% of the US being black, that's a lot of non-black hip hop listeners, right? But I'm not mad at that because black artists are running the charts and they're making money off of it. But see, hip hop tells us a story. But if your image of black folks is one that doesn't line up, then it may stop you from hearing the message. I want to play some snippets of some of the biggest songs in hip hop today and over the past year. First two. And don't sing along, just listen.
I ain't tryna die young, so I ride with one. Stood 10 toes down and my Balenciaga. He ran out on the that's a shot. Cold hearted, blocka. Gotta keep it on me, I wanna die. 1985, I arrived. 33 years, damn, I'm grateful I survived. We wasn't supposed to get past 25. Jokes on you, motherfucker, we alive.
What do you hear? It's easy to just bop your head to the beat if your image of these rappers is that where they grew up, it's normal that death by homicide occurs before the age 25 because where they grew up, they were surrounded by criminals. It's easy to bop your head if your image of poor black folks is that of criminal. I want to play a few more snippets for you all.
But I can't change, we ain't aiming for your body. Shots hit your brain. We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing. It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. I know, you be posted up from Sunday to Saturday night. Started hanging with the members, then you blew a few pipes. And you gon' do the dash if you see them blue lights. A lot of people dying, and it's a chance that you might. You got God on your side, but it's hard to do right. Don't pay them haters no mind, you can be what you like. Trying to lead us in the past, running for a new life. And then Uncle Derek never had no friends. No, my daddy went to prison. Uncle Derek took me in, then Uncle Derek went to prison. That's when my troubles began.
I ask again, what do you hear? And these are some of the biggest hip-hop songs of today in the past year. So you've listened to them, what do you hear? I hear pain. Pain stemming from growing up poor because the system was created to violently keep black folks poor. So poor that violence seems to be the only way to survive, and Uncle Jerry knew that and wanted his family to survive, but then Uncle Jerry got locked up, and damn, what am I supposed to do now? But see, I know that it is easy to ignore pain when pain is a very human emotion, and if your image of black folks doesn't fit that of human, then you don't hear pain. And I know that some people are here are saying, Kayla, they're not even rapping about racism. I tell you that our whole identity was created on the basis of anti-blackness. That can't be detached, not from our music, not from our art, not from the way we breathe and live. So over the past couple weeks during this movement, I've been hearing a lot of people say, use your black voice. Black youth, use your black voice. But forget that, we've been speaking to you all along. We've been in your earbuds. We've been in your office. We've been in your classrooms, but y'all not hearing our pain. You're celebrating to it. You're dancing to it. You're getting pumped to it before the game. And that's because the only pain you can comprehend is that of death, not by us, that is caught on camera. But see, my people don't even have access to manufacturing guns, nor the ability to put them in our communities. See, my whole point is that it doesn't matter what we say, how we say it, nor how often you hear it, but that it's on you. Listening means nothing if the ears in which you're listening through filter out what doesn't fit your image. So this work doesn't start externally. It doesn't start with what you post on social media, coming to events like this, where you put in your money. It doesn't start with that. It starts with what's inside of you and what your image is. And often as non-Black folks, we have this crazy idea that we control that. And that, I'm doing the work because I've been able to control that I am not this. But I tell you, this was inherited. Y'all got that. And it's up to you to fix your image first before the listening matters at all. Thank you.
Hello, it's Carmiya. I will be singing another song by myself, and I'll just let the music play and you'll figure out what it is.
It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. Now I go to the movie and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. Then I go to my brother. Now I say, brother, help me please, yeah. But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Whoa. There's been times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but now I know that I am able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes it will.
Thank you. Now we are going to have an open mic for anyone who wants to come up and say something or sing something or speak their mind. So I encourage you all to do that. Thank you.
I'll be right back.